Hey folks, Ronnie Cruz here with this week's video newsletter. I'm coming to you actually from the Biltmore House in Asheville, North Carolina, which is kind of cool. It's kind of fitting to our topic today. I wanted to talk about an amazing little book called The Go-Giver, which describes the 5 laws of stratospheric success. And obviously the Biltmore estate kind of exemplifies stratospheric success. So not too long ago, I finally admitted to myself that there were some things I needed to change in my life. I'd kind of started taking stock of where everything was, and there was definitely some things that I wanted to change. And so I kind of looked back on all the events that had happened and all the decisions that I had made leading up to that point in my life, and I guess to look for commonalities. And the only one commonality that I could find throughout all those years was really just myself. I was the only common factor in all of that, in the past, and all those events and all those decisions. And so I came to the realization that I guess in order to change, I had to change myself, because I had been trying to make changes before in the past, and none of it seemed to have worked. And so I came to that realization that I had to change myself, because I was the one common factor in that whole thing. And this is kind of the realization that the main character in The Go-Giver goes through, the character named Joe, who had been working hard and doing, really pushing and doing everything he could, but he didn't seem to be able to get ahead in his life. Couldn't get ahead in his business, in his company. And so he finally, through the course of the book, realizes that he had to change inside out first. He had to change what was up here and what was in here. And then everything around him started changing and following suit. And that's kind of what I figured out not too long ago. Changing what's inside first, and everything around you, your world around you, will change and will follow suit. And so, well, how do you go about doing that? Well, growing up, obviously, you grew and you developed and you changed because you were in school and you were being taught and you were learning things from other people. Unfortunately, I guess this is at least for my own personal case, I was never taught how to be successful. How to have a successful life. I was never really taught how to be fulfilled. There's never any classes that I could take. I went through primary school, secondary school, university. I graduated college, but there was never any kind of courses or any kind of mentorship that taught me how to be successful in life, how to be happy, how to be fulfilled. And so, in order to do that, we have to educate ourselves. And obviously, to educate yourself, you got to read good books, listen to great tapes. Books like this, The Go-Giver, which teach, obviously, the 5 laws of stratospheric success. I think this particular book is an amazing little book, and it's a very important book, because, well, if I had to sum up the 5 laws of success, I'd sum it up by saying this. It teaches, or it tells you how to be a better human being, how to be a good person, which really is common sense. I mean, we all know how to be a good person, how to be a good human being, but this book kind of really plainly lays it out in simple, kind of very understandable form. Because we oftentimes we forget how to be a good person, because we got life gets in the way. Your bills, all this other kind of info coming in from every angle. You get distracted from what really matters, and this book kind of recenters you. It brings you back to what's important. Be a good person, live like a better human being, and the success will come. And so it's kind of the journey that I'm going through and that I've been through has kind of been the same journey that Joe in this book goes through. He learns his things, and I'm learning these things as I read more good books like this. So obviously, I'm not making judgments as to where your life is right now, but if there are some things you want to change from the inside out, change what's up here and in here, and the world around you will change. You watch, and you do that by reading good books like The Go-Giver. So pick up your copy. It's by John David Mann and Bob Burg. You can get it from your local bookstore. You can get it online at any of the online bookstores. Pick it up, read it a couple of times. I love this book. I've read it already a handful of times. So with that, you guys take care and good luck.